Hey guys, Jasmine here. Welcome back to I Am Setsuna. So we are back at Gatherington. We're going to see what's her face? Sayagi? The old lady in the town who's the healer so that she can maybe fix Julian. Except I highly doubt that she'll be able to because she didn't fix her the first time around. But, you know, maybe things will be different this time. It's our companion, Julian. She's in real trouble. So we've come to ask for your help. So it is as I feared. I did sense it faintly the first time I met her. I thought that her magical energy was different from that of a human. Please heal Julian, because you're not stupid, Endir. You wouldn't choose the other option. Of course, if I could cure her, then I would. See, I knew that she couldn't do anything. I cannot stop her transformation. It is far beyond my power. So there's nothing left we can do? You misunderstand. I merely said it was beyond my power. Huh? What do you mean? What I mean is that I do have an idea of someone who might be able to help her. Just one person, mind you. Really? There's a spell that can drive out the evil influences of monsters. If you use it, you may well be able to control her transformation. Where is this person? There's no need to look far. The spell of which I speak may only be used by one who is worthy. Is it the sacrifice? Oh, maybe it's Eterna. One who possesses both noble spirit and great selflessness, definitely the sacrifice. I am talking about you, Setsuna. Me? But I don't know any spell like that. No, of course you do not. I am going to teach it to you. However, learning this spell carries with it a significant risk. What do you mean? If not learned properly, its force will be returned upon the caster. And if that happens, death is certain. But you are the sacrifice. Many lives and futures rest upon your shoulders. I mean, if we can't get through Julian, well, if we can't cure Julian and then get through the gates to fix the airship, everybody's out of luck anyways, so I guess whatever. It is possible that you may end up needlessly throwing away your own life to try and save just one. I don't think it would be needless. And anyway, I know I shall reach the last lands no matter what. I'll be fine. So please, tell me how I can save Julian. Here, take this. Okay, we're getting a completely drained Spirit Knight. Spirit Knight that has lost its power. Now we are going to imbue it with a new power. A power that will allow us to bring back that young lady's spirit and life force. This is our last chance to save her. You must simply do one thing. Use your healing powers to endure my light elemental magic attacks. You must show me your determination, your will. Use my healing powers to endure your light elemental magic. I understand, Sayagi. I can do it. I know I can. Very well. Come outside. This is weird. Okay. I just have to heal myself repeatedly. Okay, so I'll be back, I guess. Okay. That was a little pointless feeling.
Hey, you alright? Setsuna!
I'm fine. I just feel a little weak. That much is to be expected, until you are accustomed to the spell. It simultaneously produces both a powerful evil-repelling attack and sacred healing energy. Great. Wow, I wouldn't be able to pull that off in a million years. Me neither. Thank you very much, Sayagi. I have nothing left to teach you. The rest is up to you. I shall be praying for your good fortune. I guess we're gonna go save Julian now. I find it interesting that the Spirit Knight that she got was called Luminaire, as, like, all the talk about this game before it came out was how it was a sort of spiritual successor type thing to Chrono Trigger or whatever. And Luminaire is the most powerful magic spell in the game, I believe. For Chrono Trigger, at least. And yeah, it just sort of brings it full circle. I'm not fighting any of these things. I just don't feel like it. Okay, so, Julian is over here just writhing around on the ground. Things don't seem to be great. Your Highness, please! Please endure it for just a little longer. She's not doing great. Everyone, please get back. Lady Setsuna, you have some sort of plan? I do. Watch my plan. When I give the signal, please, remove the spell that's binding her. Very well. It seems like sort of a bad idea to do this entirely untested. I mean, I know that there's not really a way to test it, it just... Also, what's the signal? Oh, the signal is just saying now. Okay. Okay, and this is either gonna work out great or really, really poorly. And everything is magically hunky-dory. Setsuna, are you alright? Setsuna! Lady Julian, please be strong. Well, Julian's fine. Cornelius, I see. So you all... If you want to thank someone, thank Setsuna. She's the one who saved you. I see. Julian, you're all right. Thank you, Setsuna. Alright, she's back. Hooray! Great. You guys are excited. Hooray. Fantastic. Hip hip hooray. Thank you, Cornelius. Does the monster blood seem to have left your body now, Your Highness? Most likely. It has not left entirely. But I shall no longer let it rule me. I can control it with my own strength. I know that much. How do you feel? Not bad. It is as if a thick fog has been lifted from my mind. All I remember is a world of perpetual, all-consuming darkness. Lovely. A feeling of intense loneliness, and of a rage towards others. These emotions took control of my mind, spurring me on towards destruction. Whether they were my own emotions or the result of some other influence, I do not know. At the same time, far away in the distance, I could hear a voice. Yes, a voice. A sad voice. I know not if it was the voice of a man or a monster, but the sorrow behind it tore at my heart. Each time I heard it, it seemed to eat away at my soul. and I was unable to fight back. No, Lady Julian, you have fought bravely. This old man knows it well, as do all the knights. I thought that my duty to restore my homeland was the only thing that kept me going. We're getting a little cheesy here, guys. Indeed, Endir. It is exactly as you say. It is you, the knighthood, who truly keep me going. You and all the people of the village who believe in me. I apologize for having worried all of you so. I know it is a lot to ask, but will you continue to lend me your support? Our hearts are with you, Your Highness. They always have been and always shall be. There are none among us who have lost even an ounce of faith in you. Thank you, Cornelius. I intend to see this journey through, so that our homeland may finally be restored. Together with my saviors, I shall see the last lands for myself. I shall learn the truth behind the Old Kingdom. Yay, open thing. Apparently she knows how to open this, okay. O royal gate, in the name of my forefathers, I command that you open. In my veins flows royal blood, for it is I, Julian, the last true successor to the kingdom. Has she done this before? Because it feels like she's done this before. Okay. So, that's a fancy gate. It opened.
So our only hope of getting across the Vanished Land is inside here.
You hope. I mean, we are technically going off of, like, a children's nursery rhyme. Let us enter. Okay, let's do the thing. Okay. In we go. To a place of questionable safety.
Hey Julian, you sure it's alright for us to be in here as well?
If you are not with me, this shall have no meaning. After all, it is thanks to you that I am even standing here. Okay. Let's boogie then. Bam. Oh, is this gonna be another really obnoxious, like... Yeah, it is. This took me so long to get through last time. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay, this is the thing. Oh, one of royal blood, I have a question for thee. What is your question? Huh? What was that voice?
Doesn't seem like anyone's about to attack us or nothing.
A question, eh? Very well. Ask your question and I shall answer. Long ago, a peasant requested counsel with the king and told him of his hardship. The king felt pity for the peasant and bestowed upon him a gift, his own ring. The peasant thanked the king and promptly sold the ring in order to ease his financial hardship. Were the king's actions just? That is the question I put to thee.
The king's the most powerful man in the country. He can't just ignore people and let them suffer. He was definitely just.
I wonder. Isn't it unfair for the king himself to be giving the peasant a gift? I'm sure everyone else would have liked him to help them out too. Alright, that's enough chatting. Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. This is a tricky question, isn't it? See, I had that same thought that Kerr did, like, when Knitter started talking. Sort of felt that the king might be unjust. Because, like, there's plenty of people that are having a hard time in his kingdom, presumably. Like, there's not just one guy that's having a rough go of it. Can I just not say anything? That's the right way to play the game, right? He should have implemented something, I think. He was unjust. There is no other answer. It is understandable that, faced with an impoverished man, one would wish to reach out a helping hand. For a normal man, that would be a just decision, but not for a king. And what is the reason for thine answer? The first principle of any kingdom is that its people must not starve. Thus, the harvesting of crops forms the backbone of any country. If there are peasants suffering... Oh, okay. That is clear evidence that the king's rule is not working effectively. If he considers immediate charity as acceptable redress for the greater follies of his rule, then he has no right to be king. A just king should not give charity to the few. He should rule in a way that benefits the many. Instead of giving charity to a peasant, the king should gather his retainers, and fulfill his duty to the people by implementing a new, more just rule. Thou hast answered well. I would agree. A virtuous man may help one person, but a virtuous king grants favor to all of his people. No king must allow his people to live in hardship. Engrave those words upon thy heart and continue on. Okay, I will do that. What happens if I go up here? Oh, the place. Okay, I'll be back. There's a lot of different paths I can take, so there's gonna be a bit of exploring. See you soon. Oh. Is this the girl from the village? From Royberg? Yes, okay. O one of royal blood, thou must not be deceived. The woman before you is no woman, but a monster. Okay. What? She followed after thee and snuck inside these ruins. That's exactly what a monster would say. O one of royal blood, thou must not be deceived. It is the king's duty to guard these ruins. Well, I'm not a king. It's telling me not to be deceived. Because it's trying to deceive me. Damn it, what are we gonna do now? We've got no way of telling if she's a monster or a human. You really think a normal girl would have been able to follow us here, though? It doesn't add up. But if she really is human, one wrong decision by us could cost her her life. A king must bear the weight of many lives upon his shoulders. I am fully aware of what that entails. No doubt, Endir, who decided against the murder of the sacrifice, will also understand. Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. This seems like a trap. I'm not eliminating her. Why must she be eliminated? I see no such need. And what is the reason for thine answer? Whether my opponent is human or monster, I shall never raise my lance without irrefutable proof. One word from a king can bring great prosperity to a kingdom, but also great ruin. If a king bids that they do so, will the people not endure even the harshest taxation? Will his soldiers not cast aside their own lives for him, even in the face of certain death? Such is the weight that rests on each decision a king must make. Such Such decisions must not be made lightly, especially when faced with one who shows no animosity. Whether they may be monster or human, there is always room for discussion. To decide then, and there, to eliminate who from whom there is no... Whoa. This is what? To decide then and there to eliminate one for whom there is no proof is even an enemy. Okay, that made a lot more sense the second time around. Those are not the actions of a king, but of a fool. You are welcome, girl. Thou hast answered well. She is indeed human, inside and out. Great. She tried to enter these ruins, and so I captured her. I have sent her back outside the gate. Thank you. A king's word is law unto his people, and at times may govern even their lives. He must never speak with haste without first ascertaining the truth. Engrave these words upon thy heart and continue on. Alright. Cool. I'll be back. Oh, one of royal blood, heed my warning. What's your warning? Amongst those thou leadest here, there is one alone who bears no human blood. Is it Kerr? Because he's the one that has tail. What? This individual must be rooted out and eliminated before it is too late. Oh. A perplexing question indeed. When my transformation was at its worst, perhaps because of the confusion in my mind, my memories of our journey are hazy, and I remember very little. But judging by your reaction, it seems that you already know the answer. You already know who it is among you that is not human. Please, I want you to collect your thoughts and each think of your answer. Let our minds be as one. Oh. I didn't even think about Eterna. Yeah, there's something with Eterna. We're all human. I need not even consider my answer. They are, of course, all human. So that is thine answer? Trust lies not in blind faith. The people shall place their trust only in one of true wisdom. Thou must consider again what makes a true king. Okay, let's try this again. I don't care. We already went through this. I don't need the same dialogue again. I wish I could just skip it. You know, I had been wondering if there was actually, like, the option to choose the wrong answer, and you know, it answered my question. So, you know, I do not need Endir to tell me. It is Eterna. Julian, even I do not know who Eterna truly is. But now Setsuna's spell has lifted the fog from my mind, there is one thing I do know. Eterna's magical energy is somehow different. It is not that of a human. Thou hast answered well. Once thou hast disposed of her, then I shall deem thee worthy of the throne. Oh my god, am I finally almost through this? I am afraid we have no intention of disposing Eterna. You are wasting your time. I shall not be disposing of her. Any attempt to induce me to do so is meaningless. And what is the reason for thine answer? I do not know who you are, but just as you refused me entry here when the transformation had me in its throes, if you had been so inclined, I am sure you could have done away with Eterna. Seeing as you did not, that must mean that you have deemed her to be no foe. Is that not so? So, she told you... Furthermore, I have fought alongside Eterna. She is my comrade. Whether she is human or not, she remains my ally. I shall never turn my blade against an ally. Thou hast answered well. Trust is one of the qualities that make a king. And placing one's trust in others without regard to birth or lineage is a sign of a true king. It is in a king who is without prejudice that the people and the court shall place their trust. Engrave these words upon thy heart and continue on. Oh, am I still not done? Okay, this is going on forever, and I'm out of time. So, I'm gonna leave this here for now, and then we'll continue on in the next episode. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Let me know if you would have answered any of the questions differently. I mean, obviously we now know that there's one right answer and one wrong answer, but I'm still curious what you guys would have chosen. If you like this, make sure to give it a like. If you want to see more, I'll put the playlist for this down below, and make sure that you subscribe because there's new videos out every single day. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye!